Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video here on the CoreX server, and for today we have a bit of a bigger video planned than the usual CoreX stuff. Then again, lately the projects on CoreX have been big, so yeah. But for today it will be a bit bigger and it will be mainly very much focused on landscaping. Something I actually quite enjoy doing. So let me tell you what my plans are. As you can see, we've been linking up the bases with paths, right? And over here you see a bit of a scattered path, and then all the way on this side you have Ash, his base. Now the original plan is to connect everyone in the fantasy district to one another, and well, on that side we kind of already did that, but Ash is kind of a dead end, as you can see over there. So today we're gonna be terraforming this entire thing. Yes, the entire thing. The entire land, okay? We're gonna do the entire land here. And so then we're gonna also finally match up his base to here, and then that will be able to be linked up to the path over there. So, what are my plans for the builds? First of all, I thought it would be really cool, especially from a point of view, when you would take a boat, even though no one will do that anymore. Like when you go like on the river, you have like a little bit of a cliff, you could say. Like a little bit of a waterfall coming off, all that stuff. So I thought it would be really fun to make this entire thing kind of match up with that vibe over there, but a bit more different. Now, might I add, if you watched my last video, you will know that I use Axiom for landscaping, and I am still learning, but I am getting better at it. And I guess today you will kind of see very much the Axiom influence in this build, but then again, I think it's gonna look great. I mean, I already know what it's gonna look like, but I think it looks great, and I think you guys will like it too. That being said, I don't know what I'm gonna put on top of this landscape. I was thinking Enchanted Forest, because I'm not sure what to build right now. You know, I built the mines over there, the forge, we have a castle over there. I feel like this is just kind of a space right now where I'm like, I don't know what I want to add to it. So I'm thinking, let's just go with a Enchanted Forest, custom forest vibe. So that will be the plans for today. Usually, or recently, as you have seen in videos, I already have here Shoka Monster, you could call that. Not today. Not today. Mainly because I already have everything. So I thought it would be really boring if I do the intro and immediately start building. So we're gonna be running around my storage, and I'm gonna show you guys the mess of me getting all the items that I need. Which is technically always a guess, which I have also explained in the last video. I don't have exact numbers, so it's always guessing. However, after the last video, I did go into a bunch of lush caves and got some more spore blossoms. I got a little under 2 stacks, but now we have 2 stacks and well more. I also got more rooted dirt. I got some more andesite, and I got some more tuff. I got a lot more tuff actually. And there's another thing I really want to show you guys, because I think it looks really cute. I don't really use the mini blocks. Like, I haven't really used them in builds, but now I have. And look at them. It's so adorable. Like, oh, it's so great. I'm like obsessed with these mini blocks, and I really want to add them to my hardcore world as well. And this has convinced me to actually get the data pack into my hardcore world. So maybe we can step up the detailing game in my hardcore world as well. That's gonna be great. Anyways, enough yapping about what I have done since the last video. It is time to start getting all the materials. What I want to start with is the stone types, and I'm gonna make those boxes gray, specifically light gray. Let's see, I have 2 empty boxes here and 2 empty boxes here. Don't think that's enough, but that is okay. For the cobblestone, we need a lot of mossy cobblestone, which, Blitz, I bought out your entire moss store. So, you might want to refill that. So we can craft quite a lot of mossy cobblestone. The only problem is that I don't have a lot of cobblestone because I keep using the silk touch pickaxe. We need a lot of stone, like just normal stone. And we need a lot of andesites. So we're gonna do the big ones in a second. Let's first get some mud. Let's just get all of it. We could take this box and make it gray. And that's probably not enough deep slate. Tough is also a pretty big thing on the list. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll see. And we need a lot of stone. We use mainly a lot more andesite than normal stone, but I feel like we might need more stone. So let's just put all of them in there. And then let's fill the rest up with andesite. So that is all the stone boxes. Another thing we need is grass and dirt and coarse dirt. Okay, let's give grass a green box. Preferably green, not lime. There you go. So we have grass. Let's put rooted dirt and coarse dirt in brown boxes. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this is enough rooted dirt for the path. So, because we're gonna do that idea with like a little cliffside, I have a feeling that there's gonna be a really big open space under everything. So I'm gonna just light up this place with some torches. And I also noticed that we should get rid of some trees and whatnot. Especially on the sides, like, this is fine. I just think these are in the way. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse to get rid of the trees. I think I'll be here for a little while just getting rid of the trees, so I'll be back once that is done. Alright, I think I have everything out of the way. I already emptied my inventory earlier. We're gonna do it now once again. So what is next? We're gonna bring the boxes all upstairs or into the area where I'm gonna be building. I think placing the chest where I have been placing them the past 2 projects is once again a good call. Feels very in the middle for the recent projects. One project was that way, the other one was this way, and now we're going that way. I'm gonna start over here. And I'm also first gonna start here on the bottom layer. We're gonna add 3 layers. Gonna get this general area, then a bit more here, and then the remaining up parts. So we're gonna add some, I don't know, we're gonna make it look cooler. Because right now it just looks like a dirt hill. I'm gonna start building, and I'll be back once that is done. Okay, so the landscape is done, and as you can see here, I have left a path for ponds, a river, water. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was a bit annoying to do this because obviously I work with gravel, so I had to like have an entire dirt layer under there, and it was quite annoying to do. Especially over here, there's a lot happening. So what I want to do is I want to make like a little river here, right? And then you have a bit of a middle island, but the water goes, you know, all around it. And then for this way here, I want to have like mossy cobblestone, like stairs and slabs in the water as like a little path, you know, like a little rock thingy you jump over. And then on this side, I do want to just make a normal bridge just to keep a bit of, I don't know, a bit of a different thing to it. We do need to get rid of that because it looks very out of place at the moment. Over here, I'm gonna make a little bridge. And as for here, I want to use the bridge to have like one lantern hanging, just to have like a really mysterious vibe. But I don't know, I really like that I added this to it. But now that I'm looking at the landscape, I have a bunch of things that I might want to add here, but not all too crazy. I'm thinking about maybe adding some ruins in this little area here. Maybe like a little bridge from that side to this side. And I'm thinking about maybe, because we do have a castle here, so it's kind of like a kingdom idea. I was thinking maybe a watchtower on this end and maybe a watchtower on that end, but I'm not sure where yet. But one watchtower I definitely want here. It's just perfect. And then we have like a little gates here. So yeah, a bunch of ruins, a tower, and then the bridges and the river. That is currently what I need to do. And then once we've done that, we'll see if we make the trees or add more to it. But for now, we need to fill this river up and decorate it. Now, filling it up is not an issue at the moment. I just need some buckets, because one bucket is not going to be enough for this. So the only thing that kind of doesn't make sense is that currently it's all gonna be coming from this little place here. A little pond over here. Which doesn't really make sense, but at the moment that's all I have, because I'm not sure what I want to add on the top, and that will not be something I'm gonna focus on today, because I'm thinking maybe more houses, maybe farmlands, cute windmill. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do there yet. It's a lot easier to work with water when I don't have my shaders on. Okay. I think if I place like a stair or a slab here, it looks a little bit better. But I think this looks good. I do need to fix this point here. Right, only here. Now we're done. Okay, there you go. That is done. So for decorating the lake, pond, river, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do something similar to this one here. However, I don't want to use the acacia trapdoors to put the coral on. I actually want to use what I always use usually, which is the, what is it called again? The warped wood. So I'm gonna have to get some from my storage, because I'm pretty sure I have some in my storage. But the only thing I don't have is the coral itself. So we're gonna have to grab that. I'm also gonna have to grab some lily pads and other stuff to decorate with. Let's see, lily pads. We have a lot over here. Let's take that. I do need to get some more kelp. Sea pickles, we need more of that as well. Now, I'm pretty sure we have a coral reef here. Yes, we do. So we're gonna fly over there and get some of that stuff. Now I think I have everything that I want to use to decorate. Although I do need small drip leaf as well. I need the pink and the purple ones. We have sea pickles here. Yeah, okay, so you bone meal the sea pickles and I just multiply. I think 2 stacks is more than enough. And if it isn't, well, it isn't that hard to get more. Alright, I think I have everything. At least I hope I have everything. The only thing I really need to do is get some mossy like cobblestone stairs and slabs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring this with me to the building site. So why not? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decorate the little spots with water on the river. Still don't know what to call it. Technically it's kind of a river. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a lake. I'm kidding. Anyways, I'm gonna build or decorate this place and I'll be back once I'm done with that. And no, I'm not gonna make it into a replay because that is going to look really awkward on a replay. So I'll be back once everything is done to show you guys what I have done around here. Also, I forgot to bring one item, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I'll be back once it's done. Alright, so it is done, and I must say I did place the big drip leaves and I didn't like it, so I did remove them again. But yeah, this is what it looks like, and that basically for pretty much everywhere. As you can see over here, I made this little rock thingy over the little river, I don't know. Over here I'm gonna make that bridge, which I will do soon with just some campfires. Let's keep it easy. And when I make that bridge, I will also make the bridge over here. Yeah, I really like how this place looks. It's really great. I think once the trees are added and everything, I think it will look even better. Anyways, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the ruins and the tower. So I want the tower on this point here. And I want a little wall going to this point here. And then a gate here. And I was thinking for some ruins, maybe one down over here, one up there, and one on that side, and a broken bridge between it. But what I also thought was a really cool idea is a bridge going like this, like it's broken towards here. And then have like one of the like support pillars here broken off and like a piece of the bridge laying around. Just a little bit fun, you know, over the path itself. I feel like explaining it makes no sense. I feel like I just need to build it and then we'll see if it looks good. So what I want to use for the ruins, actually I want to make stone ruins. So I want to use mossy stone bricks, and I don't know if you can craft them. I'm gonna check that out. Let's see, can you just get some stone bricks and some moss and do that? Oh, you can. What would be cool is some hanging, like some vines hanging around. So actually I do need to go back to the storage and grab some of that. I'm gonna have like random spots with string so that some of the vines don't hit the ground, you know. I'll be back once I made the ruins and the tower. And then we'll see where to go from there.
Keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart. No making amends, no waking up beside you and holding you till we forget it all. How could I know there was no second chances? Like dominoes, my life got really scattered. You couldn't keep the door shut, and now the frostbite.
Alright, well, I have built what I wanted to make. I do need to clean up my inventory still, but this is currently what I have done. I like this tower in this position. Depending on beyond this plans, I might at some points maybe make something like this on the other side as well, and then have like another tower and have it like connected with each other as like a little bridge. But now it's just gonna end like this, and we'll see what Beyonder is planning with this part. I know he's gonna move more towards like the back. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with this part here. So for now, I'm not gonna do anything with it. We'll worry about that later. And over here are the ruins. Over here I made like a little, I don't know, gateway. And then here is like an actual building ruin. The bridge that I mentioned, I think I really like this. Definitely. Does it make sense that the bridge goes that way? Not really. And then over here we have another ruin. And that's all the ruins that we have over here. I also added a little bridge over here and this lantern hanging here, which adds a really mysterious vibe in a way. I really like it. I'm also thinking about adding a hanging lantern from this bridge. And then over here we have the other bridge. This one is very simple, not as detailed as the other one. I'll eventually link this path up with this one, but I kind of need to get rid of some bamboo for that, and that is not something I'm worried about right now. But yeah, I really like what I did here. I don't think I want to add more to it. I think once like the trees are here, it's gonna look a lot like better. I just feel like if I add more ruins to it, it's just not gonna look good. And I also don't think adding another tower or another one of those buildings is gonna fit. Not right now. Maybe when the trees are here and I'm getting like the full picture, I might eventually have some ideas. But for now, I think the trees is like the best call to go for. So that is what we're gonna be doing. And for that, I need some wood and some leaves. And I basically have everything already laying around. So I just need to grab that from my storage. Okay, I'm gonna grab all the materials for the trees and then I'll be back. Alright, so it's been like 5 minutes and I got all the stuff that I think I need. I have these shulker boxes here with wood. And then I have over here some boxes with oak leaves and some acacia leaves. I don't know if this is enough. This is like all I had in my storage, so I'll see. I'll just get to building it and I'll see how much I have. Maybe it's enough, maybe it isn't. We'll see. Question is, where will I start? I'll probably start here on the top and then work my way down. I'll be back once I have built trees to do one last bit of detailing. So yeah, let's start building. Alright, and we're done with the trees. I quite like them. I do want to say it kind of feels a bit weird around here because it's just one tree at each side of the path, which makes it not feel like a forest in a way, if you can see what I mean here. At the same time, maybe when I add some grass, it kind of will get rid of that weird feeling. I don't know. But yeah, this is it now. I really like how this place now looks with the trees around. It looks amazing. I was thinking for lights around the path, I should probably like hang them from the trees. I think that would be really cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some chains and make some lanterns, and I'm gonna try to do that. And I'll show you guys when I did it, because I'm not sure if it's what I want to do. It's just kind of a random idea that came up. So I'm gonna try to see if it's maybe something nice or not. We'll see. And there you go. For some places it felt a little bit difficult to place lanterns, mainly because here it kind of doesn't make sense. Actually, maybe we can attach one to that over there. But I don't like it when they when it's like a really long chain down, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is currently what I did. I think this is fine. I'm just gonna keep it like this. I think this is okay. I don't think I'm overdoing it with the lanterns either. We're gonna keep it like this. Okay, I'm gonna grab some flowers and whatnot. Also some bone meal. Let's grab this. We need some more pink petals. Grab that. Grab that. I don't know if that's enough, actually. I hope this is enough. So we need more pink petals. Where is one that is full? Here. Let's get some more then. Just bone meal it. I'm just gonna use all my bone meal on this. I do need to grab that stone again, because I need to build up to the trees to place the spore blossoms. I'm gonna start with the spore blossoms, I think. We already know this is gonna be annoying. Alright, the last tree is this one, because I forgot about it. There you go. If I'm right, I have now put spore blossoms on all the trees and I only have 3 left over. Yeah, it looks like I got everything, so that is good. Next up is placing the pitcher plants and the pink petals, but let's focus on the pitcher plants first. Probably like a situation where you just randomly place them around. I used the entire stack. I'm just now gonna spam these flowers just randomly. I think I'm gonna need to make some more of these pink petals, because it's the last 28 that I got, and I still need to do that entire side here and this side here. And I've been spamming them literally everywhere at this point. Okay, so I did everything here and then I realized that I have these layers over here as well. So I made myself some more pink petals, and I'm just gonna go buy some more of these flowers from the shopping district, because otherwise it's just not gonna have any up there, and that will look a little bit weird. There you go. Alright, we made it back to my base. Alright, let's plant some of these flowers over here. And then some pink petals again. Okay, I think on this side we're done with the pink petals. Alright, now up here, let's start placing all these plants. Now it's time to place some petals again. Okay, I think that's all the pink petals on this side. Yep. And we need some more, because there's one more spot where we need to place these flowers and the pitcher plants. And then we can start bone mealing for the last bit of detail. Alright, that is probably enough. Okay, that looks good. I think the grass will really add that finishing touch to it. Let's start bone mealing it. I think I'm gonna have to quickly go get some more of the purple flowers. Because by the looks of it, I'm not gonna have enough. Okay, I think I'm gonna first go grab some more purple flowers, because this is not gonna be enough for this entire part here. So I'm gonna go over here for some more of these flowers, and then I'll be back. Alright, we are back. We got some more of these flowers. I think it will be enough. I mean, I hope it will be. Do need to grab some more pink tulips from my storage. I'm gonna bone meal the last bits of the forest over here, and then I'll be back once it's done. Alright, I did the last bits of bone meal around, well, there. It's also turning night, but this is what it is now, and I'm really loving this. I really like this. It's especially looking really great around this river. Still don't know what to call it, but we're going with river. Yeah, look at this. This is, I guess, by far one of my favorite places now in this world. It's just this river part is just, I like it. I really like this. I love how colorful it really is and how, like, there's so much detail to it. It doesn't get boring to me. I don't know why. Well, let's look at it from the side. Yeah, look at this. This looks amazing. Yeah, I love this. I love that I added these plants over here. They really just add something to it. Yeah, I like this. I have no other words than saying that I really like how it turned out. I think I want to make a tower here. Like a tower that goes somewhat high up. Not like too crazy, but I think that would be really cool to have like a tower over there. And for this top parts over here, I'm not sure yet. I really don't know what to do with this part yet, but I'm sure I will figure it out. Anyways, that will be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and hit that fancy subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.